You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with. And talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Go closer, you like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brain's over. Your brain fold, you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'm a yeah, put it in there.
One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome everyone to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Value three.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's to Laporta again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, Goff. And he sails that one over the end zone. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Goff on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good for Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's St. Brown working the sideline. Complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. This is Gibbs on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup brings it 3rd and 1.
Third down run by Gibbs. He'll have the first down and even more. And this takes him down to the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Going to the ground again on first. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the gun, there's McLaughlin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go to McLaughlin again. He has room past the 25. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on. 2, 80.
They've got a man in motion. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd and 8.
180. Super 1.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Kill. Hey, 5. Horrible.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Chubb again on 2nd down. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run and draw with Chubb. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mason will try this one up the gut. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cut. 20. A bomb. Orange.
Throwing is gone. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Play action here with Goff. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Super. 5. Hey, kill. What's that?
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
180! What's up? Whirling, whirling! What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings. With it, 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go! Go!
A give to Mason. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Hey, 20! Hey,
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Finds Isaac to Sloan. Complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
180. 4 now. Wait. Super. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Catch made. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
180. No more. Super.
From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Blown back gets the handoff. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Turning to McLaughlin on third. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We go tonight.
He's got it on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Putting a receiver in motion.
Go, go. You run.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's incomplete left side. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Going out.
Goff on 3rd. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a 1st down.
Intercepted by Josh Metellus. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Off play action, Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 20 yards there, and that gives the Lions the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kinds of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Here we go with Montgomery. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
First down throw from Goff. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
They give it to him up the middle. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Go, Todd! 180!
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Super one.
Goff to the air now. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the Lions, 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Super.
Motioning Williams left. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hold on.
Goff working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action with Goff. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
5. 4 down.
They kick the running back in motion.
Listen.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape evade pressure and get that 1st down anyway.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
This time it's a passing play. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making, being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go, Todd! No, 10. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Hey, Shell.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, it's gone. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Motioning the tight end now. Goff trying again on second and 10. To the right, he's got to slow. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Five.
Goff on first and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it an automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Pass complete to Slaw. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Lions.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
A gain of
Lions down by 7.
first down, Lions.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And a man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
We're good.
Back to throw. Catch made. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
That's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
They kick the running back in motion.
14. 14.
Here he is to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go, Todd! Go, Queen! He's on. Hey, 5. 11. 11.
He'll look to throw it. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
23 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. It's a gain.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
17. 17.
Setting up to pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, once again from the 12-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. Merlin. Value 1.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again, it's Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
180.
They send a man in motion. Third down run by Gibbs. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
180.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. The Vikings into victory formation here as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Vikings. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.